What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness, man. Week 2, y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get to it. What's going on, everyone? This is your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness. Like the page, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, you be notified when my videos drop, man. Because a lot of people say, like, I haven't got the notifications, man. Just hit the notification bell, be ready, and stay ready, man. Because we got some good videos, we got some good games tomorrow, though, man. First game, I'm gonna give you guys my favorite plays that I like. I'm not gonna break every single game down. I'm just gonna take it, take a few games I like, props I feel like are profitable, and we're gonna go to it. First game we're gonna look at, you guys. We got the Washington Commanders going against the Detroit Lions. Man, Detroit last week played fantastic football, played pretty good. This game sitting at 48.5 total. Detroit's favored by 1.5. Man, like it's hard to say Detroit's favored right now, but I got a few props that I like. One of my favorite props that stood out to me a lot. I like Curtis Samuel's over 40.5 receiving yards. This prop right here stood out to me a lot, man. Curtis Samuel was one of the main reasons that the Commanders end up having a win against Jaguars last game. Samuels led Washington in targets with 11, racking up 8 catches for 55 yards and a touchdown, man. Last year, Curtis Samuel, he was kind of banged up last year, but now he's more healthier, man, and Carson Wentz was gelling with his receivers. And also, Detroit Lions defense is not that good, man. A.J. Brown roasted them last week, tore them up pretty bad. He had 155 yards receiving and a touchdown. All that's been said, man, I definitely has exposure to Curtis Samuels with this 40.5. I think this right here is a good prop to rock with, man. I just see him getting this with ease, man. I'm gonna go with it. And next prop I like from the same game, I like Antonio Gibson anytime touchdown. The reason why I'm gonna rock with this one, man, I think this is a good one. It's a good prop to go with. Only the Texans and the Jets has allowed more rushing only the Texans and the Jets has allowed more rushing touchdowns than the Lions with 23 since 2021. So all that's been said, man, I definitely want to have Antonio Gibson, man. I'm gonna rock with him to get a touchdown tomorrow. I mean, like I'm saying, man, numbers and stats do not lie. I'm gonna rock with Antonio Gibson to get a touchdown tomorrow. And also in the same game, we want to go another guy, man. He played pretty good, man. I'm gonna go rock with him. Anytime touchdown, DeAndre Swift. Anytime touchdown, I think it's a good one to go with, man. DeAndre Swift rushed for 144 yards last week. The Georgia product has also added 31 yards through the air and picked up a touchdown last week. Man, he played pretty good. So all that's been said, man, I definitely want to have some exposure to him in this matchup, man. I just feel like, he's going to do what he need to do to get a touchdown. I like it a lot to go get DeAndre Swift. And also, another one I like Jamal Williams anytime touchdown. Williams will find the end zone, man. Williams last week had 2 rushing touchdowns last weekend against Philadelphia, and also he received 7 red zone touches, man. So that both of those guys are 2 factors, man. They got 2-headed monsters. When they get in the red zone, Jamal Williams definitely have an opportunity to score a touchdown because he had 7 red zone carries last week. So I'm definitely want to have some exposure to him. And for this matchup, you want to look at a team to win. I love Detroit Lions right here. Cover the 1.5 spread. I think this is a good one to go with. The Lions is finally favored after 24 consecutive times being like the underdog, man. So they finally favored in this matchup. So I like Detroit Lions with the rock with. Next prop we're gonna go with for this game. It's another game. We got the Browns going against the New York Jets. Game sitting at 39.5 total. The game's pretty disgusting to me, but one guy that I like, man, he's put the team on his back rushing wise last week. I like Chubb, man. Chubb had 141 yards last week, 22 carries against the Browns. And they didn't really throw that much with Jacoby Brissett. They leaned on a rushing, man, with the whole team had 39 rushing attempts. And 32 or 34 pass attempts. As long as Jacoby's been the quarterback, I see them leaning on him heavy. So all that's been said, I definitely want to have Chubb over 82.5 rushing yards, and I like Nick Chubb to go over 82.5 rushing yards, and also Chubb anytime touchdown. Chubb did not have a touchdown last week. Like his guys like Cook, Derrick Henry, these guys are gonna get touchdowns this week, and I like with the momentum going on Chubb's side to get a touchdown. And another prop, I like this one also, man. I like Michael Thomas over his receiving yards. Michael Thomas is over receiving over 56 and a half. That's a good one I'm gonna rock with, man. I just feel like Michael Thomas, ain't played in 2 years. He looked so healthy last week, and I feel like the momentum's gonna be on his side, man. For this team, man, they play pretty good. I'm gonna rock with them to get this. So I just 56. I just feel like right now this number is too low. Later on in the year, I can see this going in 70, 80 yards receiving, but right now, why it's this low rate, I'm gonna have a lot of exposure to it. And I just feel like going against Tampa Bay, it's a rivalry game, and it's the Saints got Tampa Bay number. Tom Brady hasn't been to beat the Saints since he joined the Buccaneers. Numbers don't lie, man. I'm gonna keep rocking with it. And also another one, I like Michael Thomas anytime touchdown plus 140. I think Michael Thomas can get a touchdown tomorrow. I like it a lot. And if we want to look at another prop, we have another game I like tomorrow. Let me see. I like the Denver Broncos tomorrow for sure, going against the Texans right now. That's a game I like a lot, man. A lot of people just like, oh, they didn't beat the Seattle last week, man. But, it was the first game of the season. I'm not really worried about it. But, yeah, this game right here sitting at a 45.5 total. Denver's favored by 9.5. One prop that I like, man, I like Russell Wilson. I like Russell Wilson over his passing yards, over 246.5. The reason I'm leaning on this one, the Texans had allowed 350 yards last week to Matt Ryan, who finished with the second most passing yards in week one. Meanwhile, despite losing Monday to Seattle, Russell Wilson threw for 340 and finished with third most passing yards, 11 best completion rate, 69%, 11 best passer rate, and 101.3. So all that's been said, man, definitely want to have some exposure to Russell Wilson in this matchup. I just feel like, Russell Wilson, I know he let a lot of people down with the touchdown prop was 1.5. He only threw one touchdown, but I see like he will redeem himself, man. I'm on Cortland Sutton too, because the Texans defense, they got torched last week by Michael Pittman. He tore him up last week. So all that's been said, I definitely like Cortland Sutton, and I like Jerry Jeudy to go over the receiving yards. Next game I'm gonna touch. I like this is one of my favorite props. I'm gonna go with this every week. Atlanta Falcons going against Los Angeles Rams. Game sitting at 46.5. The Rams are favored by 10. One of my favorite props, man. We got Cooper Kupp over 93.5 yards receiving. Am I scared of that? No, because we watched the game. First read, Matthew Stafford look for Cooper Kupp. I mean, it's pretty obvious. It's the first person he looked for. He hit Robinson last week. Robinson only had 2 targets. I mean, Cooper crushes this. He can crush this anytime, man. He surprises Mark in 17 of the last 19 games. Last time he didn't have at least 93 yards was week 5 of last year. So I'm just saying this is free money. And also, if you want to sprinkle a little money on Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown, why not? That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I do not feel bad if you want to rock a Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown, man. Cooper Kupp, the best receiver in the league, the best receiver for the Los Angeles Rams, man. That's Matthew Stafford's favorite target. He definitely get close to 70, 80 yards in the first half. So 93, not scared of it, man. And another prop, man, the next game I like, we have the Oakland Raiders against the Arizona Cardinals. Game sitting at 51.5. The Raiders are favored by 1.5 or 5.5, man. In this Raiders game, somebody has to get a win. But, the guy that I'm on, man, I like Darren Waller over for 51.5 receiving yards. The reason why I like this, man, y'all see what happened last week with the Kansas City Chiefs. They got torched, man. The Kansas City Chiefs torched the Arizona Cardinals, man. The Cardinals allowed 132 yards and 2 touchdowns to Kelsey last week, while, Darren Waller still had a decent game. He racked up 79 yards on 4 catches versus the Chargers, so I definitely see him getting this with ease against this bad Arizona offense. Arizona defense. And next one, man, we got Saquon Barkley. I like him, man. He looked like his old self last week against the Tennessee Titans. I like Barkley anytime touchdown. The reason why I'm going to rock with him with anytime touchdown, the Panthers, meanwhile, surrendered 217 rush yards to Cleveland Browns last week in week 1 between Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb. So they both tore him up in the run game. So I see Saquon Barkley anytime touchdown. He looked good. And he can go his rush yards also. I like that a lot in this matchup. The last prop, you guys, I'm gonna recommend you guys to rock with, man. You always want to bet against the GOAT, man. I like Tom Brady to throw one interception tomorrow. Um, Brady he's the GOAT, everybody want to call him, but the Saints, man, they got his kryptonite, man. He haven't beat the Saints since he been with the Bucks. I like this a lot, man, because also you have Lattimore. He's gonna be blanketing Mike Thomas, man. Mike Evans. There's a little rivalry with those two guys, Mike Evans and Lattimore. So Lattimore's gonna be blanking him. I'll also, when Lattimore go against Mike Evans, he lock him up. All has been saying, man, he locks him up though, man. Goodwin's already ruled out. You got Julio, but Julio do get banged up a lot. So I definitely leaning on Tom Brady to throw one pick tomorrow. And that's about it for this video, you guys. Like the page, subscribe to my channel, hit the like, hit the notification bell if you feel like this video is helpful, man. Just short and sweet. Just a few props I like, man. Until next time, it's your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness. Like the page, subscribe to my channel. In the comment section, hit your favorite comment and notification, favorite comment, favorite play, what you like, man, and share my video on your social media. Until next time, I'm out. It's your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness, man. Appreciate the support, everybody. Thanks so much.